Welcome in, everybody, live here back from Atlanta for Game 2 here tonight of our streams. First one was a big matchup between Liberty Aloe and Pleasant Grove for the district championship. Pleasant Grove came out on top in that one, 10-0 in 6 innings. But now we're here again in Atlanta for a win and get in situation between Redwater and Hooks. Both of them come tied in at 4th in their district, and it should be a fun one, buddy.
Yeah, man, this is a do-or-die situation. Win or go home. Going to be a very exciting game.
Yeah, both of these teams split their regular season meetings. Redwater took the first game 1-8, or 8-1, excuse me, at Redwater. And the second game, played at Hooks, was won by Hooks, 3-2. Hudson Davis, excuse me, was on the mound for that game, and he'll be on the mound again tonight for the Hornets, and so we'll get to see if he can put up the same kind of numbers. Braden McDonald will be on the bump for the Dragons, as he was on the bump last time these two teams met as well.
For the second baseman, number 11.
Yeah, this should be a good matchup. You know, look for both teams to they're going to do everything the best they can do. Just you got to get in. You got to get in.
Announcing our starting lineups right now. We'll start with Redwater, the away team tonight. Jackson Minner will be your leadoff man, batting in center field. Will Strudhoff will be in right field. Number 5, Levi Johnson will be at first base. Cade Pipes will be your catcher. Brody Johnson on the mound. That'll be your battery. Tanner James will be at shortstop. Nicholas Pappas will be at third base. Michael Newton will be your designated hitter for Andrew Willis, who will be at second base. And then Kobe Johnson will be in left field to round out the starting lineup for the Dragons. Now for the home team, the Hooks Hornets. We'll start with number 9, Kason May, who is your center fielder. Number 11, Ripken Bird will be at shortstop. Logan Baker will be at first base. Grant Rampy will be at your designated hitter. Hudson Davis on the mound. Whit Haynes will be your second baseman. Jasper Crane as your catcher. Bentley Powell will be at third base. Braden McDonald will be in left field, and Jamarion Smith will be in right field. Hooks, coached by Coach Tony Hyatt. The Redwater Dragons, coached by Coach Cody Engstrom.
Number 5, Jamarion Smith.
And it should be a very fun game, bro. Buddy.
And pitching for the Hornets.
Yeah, man, I hope that minivan out there ain't as lucky as
Billy
earlier. I actually sent him a snap, and I said, them cheap sheets ain't cheap, are they?
Yeah, Billy, bottom of the first inning, took one right to his windshield off of a home run by Brenton Clark. And if you ask Brenton, it was worth it.
Hey, I'm telling you, I was watching it. Actually, I don't know if I looked away or whatever, but y'all were talking about it hit the car. And I thought it was kind of funny because we were just over here playing Atlanta about earlier last week, and there was trucks parked out there, and I thought, well, ain't nobody gonna hit them. They look pretty safe. And here we go. Billy Lavender was the guy.
Hornets are coached by Tony Hyatt, assisted by John.
Happens to the best people, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you
all right, we will take a break for our national anthem. We'll be right back after this.
Let's play ball.
Let's play ball. Like we dealt with in the first game, and we kind of mentioned, we are right underneath some speakers, so it might be a little loud tonight with some music and with the PA guy, but we'll try and keep it as reasonable as possible. The Hooks Hornets will be in white tonight. The Redwater Dragons will be in blue. Hooks will be the home team. And today, correct me if I'm wrong, buddy, but the Lady Hornets are advancing to the second round in softball.
They actually won the game 17-10, and they are advancing to the next round. I'm not sure who they play, but they're definitely moving on.
Yeah, and the Redwater Dragons, they started off with a hot win over Mineola the other night in softball.
They're playing today, too.
Yeah, they're playing today. I'm not sure what time. I'm not sure if they started this afternoon or if they're playing a little bit later. If somebody in the comments would let us know, we would be happy to give some shout-outs to those girls. All right, Hudson Davis, like we said, will be on the mound starting.
Yeah, and Hudson, he didn't pitch a whole lot earlier in the year. He's come on later here in the past month and done a really good job.
Yeah, I think kind of what Hooks needed to find out early was where you can get your pitching, but also rely on the defenders around you. And a lot of the time early, you really needed more defenders behind you. And Hudson is a great catcher, and having Jasper at first and having Logan at third base, which you see they're kind of mixed up tonight because of the battery. And so they kind of had to figure that out. And now that they've kind of let the season progress and kind of figured things out a little bit more, they feel comfortable. Most comfortable, I should say, with Hudson on the mound and a big game.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, this district that we're in this year was kind of a struggle on all aspects from each team. I mean, of course, Lana won, and DeKalb definitely was scrappy coming in too. But it just like I didn't feel like nobody was just like so dominant over somebody.
Leadoff man will be Jackson Minner for Redwater. First pitch by Hudson will be put in play, third base, and that'll be a 5-3 out.
Bentley handled that very well.
For the first out of the game, 1 pitch, 1 out for Hudson.
Now to play for the Dragons, number 23, Will Strudoff.
Will Strudoff batting second, number 23. He'll be in right field for the Dragons. Second pitch of the inning by Hudson. Comes inside for ball 1. One 0 count. Start this at bat to Will. Sees the second pitch outside for another ball.
He tested both sides of the plate with them 2 balls.
And with our last game, they were getting kind of those calls at different points in the game, and so matter of testing out these umpires and see what he likes. High fly ball up into a gap in between center right. Got to get over center fielder's head. Gonna allow Will to get to second easily, and that'll be a runner on second base. Our first base runner of the day will go to Redwater.
Yeah, that's a smart base runner right there. He seen that hop, and when that kind of got away from Kaysen a little bit, and he went ahead and took that second bag.
Levi Johnson.
It's a matter of getting acclimated to different playing surface.
Right.
Atlanta's turf's different than Hook's turf, and so it's a matter of trying to figure it out. And now that you know how that ball is going to hop, you're going to see it a little different. Levi Johnson now up to bat for Redwater.
We'll start out with a 1-0 count.
Second pitch of the at-bat. Comes in, is going to hit Levi. That'll put him on first. Want to have runners on first and second.
Yeah, that didn't look like it felt too good on that calf muscle, but he took it like a man.
For the Dragons.
Levi's a stocky kid. He's going to handle those. pretty well. Next up for the Dragons, number 8, Cade Pipes, your starting catcher. It'll be Brody Johnson on deck, your starting pitcher tonight. Speaking of stocky kids, Cade Pipes is one of those.
Yeah.
Big defender for Redwater in football, high fly ball. Going to be popped up to second base.
Oh, Whit.
And he'll get it.
Whit Haynes comes up with the out for the Hornets. Yeah, Pipes, he was a first-team All-District defensive lineman.
Like I mentioned, Brody Johnson on the mound. Brody was a recipient of one of our cards.
Game Day Elite.
This year, yeah. He
I don't know.
racked up some consecutive games with some huge strikeout numbers, and ball going to be placed to Ripken Birdwell. Going to make a tough play. Going to get past Logan Baker.
Right.
And that'll bring in the first run of the ball game. Redwater strikes first and puts runners on the corners after a little slow roller in between third and short.
Now to play for the Dragons, shortstop Tanner James.
Yeah, Ripken was he was doing the off balance throw. He was coming forward, charging the ball, and it's one of them unfortunate things. And Redwater took advantage of it.
Hudson makes a little move over there to Brody on first. Tanner James, shortstop, now up to bat for Redwater.
I know he
ball's going to be fouled back.
He hits the ball very well. His dad, and I know his dad from Liberty Allo. He's always posting videos of him hitting, and so look for Tanner to do some damage up here at the plate if he can.
Yeah, you're an athlete whenever you're playing shortstop, and whenever you have your shortstop at the 6 hole, it's still tough. Speaking of, right back to another shortstop. He's going to make the easy play at second, and that'll be the end of the top of the first. When we come back, we'll see the Hooks Hornets get to bat for the first time. We'll be right back after this.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, we're back, bottom of the first. Redwater got one across after a couple errors by the Hornets in the field, allowed some extra base runners and allowed some extra bases. And so Redwater strikes first. They're up 1-0. But now the Hornets have a chance to answer.
Oh, yeah.
As they will start with Kason May, your center fielder, in the leadoff position.
Name of the game, scratch some runs every inning if you can.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough, scrappy game. That first game between Redwater and Hooks got a little out of hand. But that second game, that was tough and close. 3-2 was the final score of that one, and so probably expect something like that tonight. First pitch of the at-bat, going to be low by Brody. Come in 1-0. Second pitch comes right in at the top of the zone. That makes it 1-1.
Yeah, the one thing the Hornets cannot do is let Brody Johnson get hot.
Third pitch comes inside and low, makes it 2-1. Getting a little windy, as you can hear. pitch right down the plate. Makes it 2-2.
I don't think Kaysen really liked that call, but it is what it is.
It's kind of been the story here in Atlanta today. Fifth pitch by Brody.
Ooh.
Comes in right off the plate, off that outside zone. Makes it full, 3-2. Ripken Birdwell on deck. Full count, hammered right back to the pitcher. And it'll be an easy out.
Yeah, he had to swing at that. It was kind of in on his hands. You can kind of see he fought it off, but yeah.
Plate for the Hornets.
You couldn't just lay off that one.
Ripken Birdwell.
First one out down for the Dragons. We'll bring up Ripken Birdwell to plate. First pitch to Ripken. Going to come in low for a ball.
It is what it is.
Second pitch going to come in low, gets underneath the catcher, Cade Pipes, and so it'll be 2-0 to Ripken. Third pitch hits the top of the zone, makes it 2-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this umpire right here kind of likes him down the middle and up a little bit. Ooh.
Pitch comes in and almost gets Ripken in the head. He's able to duck and miss it, but
he ducked and moved it.
Nonetheless, makes it 3-1, obviously unintentional. We got to meet Brody whenever we handed him his cards. That dude, I don't think could hurt a soul. He's super calm, even keel, and has nothing but good intentions in his heart.
Oh, no.
Fourth pitch will be a walk, though, and that'll advance Ripken to first base. Brings up Logan Baker.
Brody just wants to get him some strikeouts. That's what he's trying to do.
And he's obviously capable of doing it. He look to see what he can do against a tough batter in Logan Baker. First pitch comes in high for ball one.
Logan being the lone senior on the team.
Boogie's on the team.
Well, yeah, sorry.
Now.
Yeah. Boogie's an in-case runner.
Yeah.
Not to cut Boogie, cut him, but yeah.
Second pitch comes in outside. Makes it 2-0 to Logan. Third pitch will come and hit that inside edge.
Hey.
Makes it 2-1.
Up, down the middle, and on the inside corner of that plate. But you notice, they're towing that line too, which makes that ball look like it's inside.
Yeah.
And but the umpire says otherwise.
Fourth pitch comes outside. Makes it 3-1 to Logan. Hornets looking to get 2 walks in a row here. Sees that pitch. It comes in, hits the top corner of the zone. Makes it even it. Or makes it full, excuse me.
Oh, he's at full count.
Makes it full, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Full count, 1 out. Runner on first. And a swing and a miss for Logan Baker. A tough
at bat.
Tough at bat, yeah.
Not what Hooks was looking for, but what Brody was looking for.
And Brody slowed down his pace on that one. You saw him hold his leg in the air a little bit longer than he typically does, and kind of can throw the batter off a little bit. Pickoff move to Ripken at first. Not in time. Designated hitter, Grant Rampy. Number 22. Batting for Jamarion Smith. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch comes in low. Cade Pipes able to stop it, not let Ripken advance.
I don't know. He looked like Brody tried to put a little more on that one. It looked like it was moving.
1-1 count now to Grant. 2 down. Redwater leads 1-0. Going to be fouled back. Makes it 1-2.
Rampy's getting his timing down.
One to your count, Brody. Getting ready. Sets up for his pitch. Normal delivery. Fouled back again by Grant. A lot of heat on that one as well. Hudson Davis on deck for the Hornets. Swing and a miss. Brody gets the strikeout.
Comes away with 2 of them.
Leaves nothing on the board for the Hornets. And that'll bring them back up for the top of the second. We'll be right back after this.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, we're back. Hudson Davis back on the mound for the Hornets. Pretty good first inning. Wasn't really, if I had to guess, that was an unearned run that came in as a couple errors allowed runners to advance.
Yeah, you know, just some little mistakes right there. Redwater took advantage of them, rightfully so. That's what you're supposed to do when you're, when you're doing that heads-up base running. Look for hooks to clean that up going forward and play tough.
Yeah, and I was right that that run was not earned against Hudson. So Hudson sitting at 1 inning pitch, 1 hit, 1 run, thrown 9 pitches so far. So in a way, he got 3 pitchers, 3 pitches.
It's another big one.
Flown.
Oh!
Left fielder struggles to grab it. And that'll allow to reach second.
Well, you don't see Braden McDonald make mistakes like that very, very often.
For the Dragons, designated hitter, Michael.
I want to say, though, he made it. That wind out there is crazy with that ball.
You can see the flag on your screen right now is how it's tailing outright, and so it's always moving that ball, and you saw that the angle that he was having to take. It's tough out there, but nonetheless a good hit by Nicholas Pappas.
The dang sure made it look like a circus.
Newton tries to lay down the bunt. Going to get it fouled back behind us.
And I will have to say, since we were over here the other day, they have the tallest net I've seen at any baseball field.
Yeah. This is a super nice facility. This is my first time.
Yes, Atlanta ISD.
Getting to be out here for a game. It's
they did not.
Beautiful.
They didn't spare a penny when they built this.
Move by Jasper to get the runner at second. Not going to be in time. He was.
A good heads-up play.
Pushing off though. It was a good effort by Jasper. Not quite in time. We'll make the count 1-1 to Newton.
I think Hudson just missed the strike zone just barely with that. Good pitch, but just right on a little too much outside.
Yeah, I even thought that I heard a little grunt by the umpire to signal it was a strike, but no, it's going to come in as a ball. Makes it 2-1. Does get the bunt laid down this time. Back to Hudson. He's going to try to make the play at first. Logan's going to come off the bag. It'll put runners on the corners. First and third, no outs for the Dragons.
Well, correction on that. That was we had Hayes that had come over to cover first. He's
my fault.
He's a little shorter than Logan. I think Logan would have probably been able to stood up and catch that. But got to stay on that bag.
Ball's going to get away from Jasper. He's going to allow the run to come in. That'll make it 2-0. Redwater. And that'll also advance the runner to second as well. So 1-0 count now. Kobe. Going to show bunt. Ball's going to come in low and outside to make it 2-0, excuse me. Wind kind of swirling now.
It is. Very windy day. But it's very humid too.
Yeah. Trying to recover from that rain last night.
Oh man.
Pretty day. Nice bunt attempt there by Kobe. Not able to play it down as it does go foul. Makes it 2-1.
And he's got some speed too. So that bunt that kind of gets in no man's land right there, you know, that's what they're trying to get him on base.
Yeah, I think he's a good 9-hole hitter of being able to have a lot of speed. So whenever he does get on the base pass, you allow good opportunities.
He forgot he had that baseball in his back pocket. The umpire was like, hey, give me that ball.
Going to get a time call.
Hudson wants to talk to Jasper about something.
Yeah, make sure they're on the same page. Hudson and Jasper are good friends off the field, and so good to have a good relationship on and off the field between your pitcher and your catcher.
Oh, for sure.
All right, reset here now with Kobe. 2-1 count. Runner on second, no outs. Ball comes in low. That makes it 3-1. Another thing I want to mention about BMAC out there in left field, there's dirt getting flown out there all by him with that wind. There's some dirt left out there, and so he's kind of having to guard his eyes.
Yeah, I see it going across that fence back there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all swirling around and getting all over BMAC. Another bunt attempt. Will go foul. Makes it full. 3-2.
He's going to be forced to swing the bat now.
All right, full count. Hudson Davis gets set. Looks at the runner on second, just loses that one, and it goes outside. And that'll be a walk. That'll put Kobe on first, and that'll bring Redwater back to the top of their lineup.
Plate for the Dragons, center fielder Jackson Minter.
Yeah, the Hornets, you know, they don't need Coach Stilson's calling time. He's going to come out and talk to Hood. You know, they just need to take a deep breath. You know, it's nothing bad. It's just 2-0. They can dig themselves out of this.
Yeah, a matter of talking to your pitcher. Our infield's also going to come in, kind of talk about situations, get the easy out, being ready for the ball if it does come to you, and also kind of situation if we can get a pick off or turn it up and play.
And it kind of seems like, you know, Redwater kind of wants to play a little small ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talking to them about that and what to do, and you know, hey, small ball, man, I know. Hey, I've seen it. It can kill you. If Redwater can make it start working, hey, it'll hurt.
Sun's coming out a little bit more. Get some clouds every now and then, but for the most part, been a really pretty sunny day after monsoon last night.
Did you get any damage to your house?
No, not Not too bad. We probably had some limbs down that I didn't even check this morning, but from everything I saw, it looked good. 1-0 count now to Minner.
Got a little windy and a little shaky with the lightning, but that's about it.
Great bunt. Back to Hudson. He's going to fire over to first, gets the out. Looks like he might have made contact with the first baseman, and he comes up a little shaken up, but nonetheless does advance the runners to second and third off of a pretty bunt by Minner, and that'll be 1 out. Runners on second and third. Hyatt's going to come out. Check on this guy.
Yeah, I think they made a little side-by-side contact over there. That's actually Whit Hayes that had come over to cover.
Yeah. I think it looked like it got him right underneath the armpit whenever he was kind of reaching up to grab the ball, and it just got him right underneath there, kind of
Hitting for the
up
Number
that top
23,
rib maybe.
Will
And so
Strudel.
it'll sting a little bit, but he's going to stay in the game. He'll be all right. It'll bring up Will Strudoff. 2 runners in scoring position. Big opportunity for him to put some more on the board for the Dragons. First pitch comes in, hits the bottom of the zone.
That was a great pitch.
Beautiful pitch, hitting your spots. That's the biggest thing in baseball. Makes it 0-1. Hudson gets the signs. Second pitch, gonna be hit back to second base. He's gonna make the easy play at first, and that'll be 2 down.
But it does score a run.
It does score a run. Makes it 3-0 now for Redwater. And it'll also advance the other runner to third now.
Hitting for the Hornets.
So runner within 90 feet.
Levi Johnson.
30-0, 2 outs for Levi Johnson. Got hit in his first at bat.
He did.
Gonna hit one high in between center and shortstop, but center fielder Kason May will make the play, and that'll retire the side. We'll be back after this commercial break with Hugs up to bat.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, or BMW, or Cadillac, or Infiniti, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Supercenter. In Texarkana, Mercedes-Benz of Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit GregOrAuto.com.
All right, we're back, bottom of the second. Brody's back on the mound. It'll be Hudson Davis will be your leadoff man for the Hornets. Hudson very good at getting on base. He wants to capitalize on getting in between those gaps and being a base runner for his guys. So he'll look to be exactly that.
Pitcher Hudson Davis.
First pitch to Hudson will be a strike.
Yeah, Brody, he's starting right back where he left off.
Second pitch from Brody. Swing and a miss by Hudson makes it 0-2 quick. Third pitch right on that outside edge. Makes it 1-2. Redwater fans were looking for a strike 3 right there.
They wanted that ring up.
1-2 now to Hudson. Brody with the pitch, gets the swing and miss, and that'll be out number 1.
And that will
the bottom of
be
the second.
3 strikeouts on the day for Brody Johnson.
Great start from Brody
Coming to the plate
whenever they
for
need him
Hornets,
the most.
second baseman, Whit Haynes.
Whit Haynes now up to bat for the Hornets. Look to see how much that little injury last inning affects him.
That's
Gonna poke the first one out to right field.
That's a fair ball.
And it'll drop fair. And that'll keep him at first base, though. They made a good play on it. But yeah, great job. Get on base there by Whit.
Yeah, that's a good little
Hitting
dinker
for the
right there.
Hornets, catcher, Jasper Crane.
Now we'll see Jap up. Jasper Crane. All right, 1 out now for the Hornets.
I don't think he'll bunt, but you never know. No, he's swinging.
Took a big hack at that one. Swing and a miss. Makes it 0-1. Brody's done a good job of getting first pitch strikes so far today. His second pitch, quick pitch. Gonna get a swing and a miss again, makes it 0-2. Pipes thought about throwing back over to first and getting Whit over there. It'll be Bentley Powell on deck. Cade Pipes does throw over this time. Not in time. Gets Levi to come off. Will be a 1-2 count after a ball. Thrown by Brody Johnson.
They trying to keep Whit honest over there. Keep him closer to that bag.
So 1-2, 1 out. Runner on first. Bottom of the second. Another big swing and miss for Jasper.
Number 4 on the day for Brody Johnson. That's 4 Ks.
Great start
Hitting
for him
for
tonight.
the Hornets, number 4, Bentley Powell.
First pitch comes in low. That'll be ball 1 to Bentley. Second pitch, Bentley takes a hack at.
You know,
Not able to get.
Bentley's the lone freshman on the team. You know, he's really come in. He's actually played a lot of positions this year. Outfield, third base, like he's playing today, and pitch as well. He pitched a good game, even though Hooks had lost the game to Atlanta. He came in and, you know, they had scored 10 runs in the first inning, and he held them to their 10 for the rest of the game. So, you know, Bentley's done a real good job this year as a freshman.
Pitch comes in outside, makes it 2-1 to Bentley. We'll see his 4th pitch of the at-bat right here. Sees it high, makes it 3-1. (3-1), 2 outs. Runner on first for the Hornets. Looking to try and scratch something on the board. Going to be fouled back, makes it full.
Let's see what Brody brings to the plate.
Brody goes fastball, gets the strikeout, make it 5 out of the 6 outs. 5 out of the 6 outs so far are been strikeouts for Brody Johnson. And we'll be right back as the Dragons will come up to bat after this.
Craving Tex-Mex that tastes like home? Look no further than Tamales Mexican Kitchen. Family owned and operated since 1992, we bring Texarkana the freshest flavors this side of the border. We use only the highest quality ingredients with fresh vegetables chopped daily. Our salsa is made from scratch with steam-peeled Roma tomatoes for a taste that explodes with flavor. We don't settle for anything less than USDA All-American meats, like our signature skirt steak fajitas. Every dish is made with love, from our kitchen to your table. Make Tamales your go-to spot for Taco Tuesdays, Enchilada Wednesdays, or any day you're craving a taste of home. Tamales Mexican Kitchen. Real, fresh Tex-Mex, tastes like home.
All right, we're back top of the third. Thank you to Tamales coming on and sponsoring us here lately for the rest of baseball season. We appreciate that and had the joy of being able to film that commercial for them the other night. Some great food, so make sure to go over and check out Tamales.
Man, it's probably, I'm going to say this, it's probably the best Mexican food, the fastest, and probably the nicest, and I don't mean this, I guess this, but the nicest staff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we were in there the other night, they were nothing but gracious to us and willing to cooperate with whatever we needed, and they do a great job over there. So make sure to go and check out Tamales. Maybe we might go over there and grab a bite to eat after the game.
For the Dragons, pitcher.
All right, top of the third, Cade Pipes back up to bat. His second at bat of the game. Hudson Davis still on the mound for the Hornets. First pitch going to hit that outside corner.
Oh, yeah.
Makes it 0-1. Hudson trying to get through a tough top of the order. Keep the damage low. Gets Cade to swing at that one. Makes it 0-2.
I'm not sure if that was I don't think it was a curve. I think it was just an off-speed pitch.
Mm-hmm. Hard to kind of tell from our angle. Cade gets that one. Kind of threw his hands at it, but gets it to poke into center field. And that'll be a leadoff batter. Or leadoff runner, excuse me.
They're going to pinch run for their catcher.
They
brings
will.
in number 14.
Yep, let me get a name for you real quick.
Plate for the
number 14, Peyton Reed.
Peyton Reed.
Brody Johnson.
I'll bring up your starting pitcher, Brody Johnson, now up to the plate. Hudson going to make a move over to first, not in time. Hudson first pitch. Brody lays down the bunt. Pretty bunt. And that'll advance runners to first and second without a play.
That's what I was saying. You get them bunts in no man's land right there. Even though the Hornets played it perfect like they were supposed to, and with that speed, you can't get an out.
And I think it's very apparent that Redwater's okay playing small ball here. And I think they also know that this field kind of plays a little slow. And so they're able to lay those bunts down, and defenders are going to struggle a little bit more than usual, and that'll help them in that way. That will be the end of what we see from Hudson Davis on the mound.
Yeah, Hud ain't got nothing to hang his head about. You know, he pitched well. It's not everybody's day. You know, he's had a great season, so I mean, there's really nothing. He's gonna go out and play some left field, I believe. That's gonna move Braden McDonald up to short. Ripken Burwell's gonna come in and pitch.
And we'll see what the field looks like, if he's gonna stay in left or if we'll see some movement out there as well. Might stick him in center even. Unless we will see Ripken tonight. He was credited with the save in their last meeting against Redwater in that 3-2 victory where Hudson started. And so, familiar arm. He actually started that game against Redwater at Redwater.
He sure did.
That game too, and so familiar arm to the Dragons. So they'll look to see what they can.
Brody also started that game too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very familiar with each other.
Now,
like we said, both of these teams came in tied in district, and so this game is a win and get in matchup. Winner of this game will be the 4th seed of their district and will advance to the playoffs. A tough district this year. Atlanta finishes first with DeKalb and Queen City following behind in that respective order. And got a tough matchup between two teams that are usually solid in this district, having to battle it out for that last playoff spot.
Yeah, like I said earlier, you know, this is, of course, Atlanta was dominant. I get the most dominant, but, everybody was kind of beating everybody, and that's how we ended up in this situation right here.
Ripken going to hold the runner at second, keep him honest. Still a 0-1 count, no outs. Runner on first and second. Tries to lay down the bunt. It'll go foul, makes it 0-2.
They're going to continue this small ball until it don't work anymore, I believe.
For the Hornets,
They are, and I don't know how much Hooks is necessarily playing that way on defense even. This is Tanner James up to bat for the Dragons. 0-2 count. Right over third baseman's head, and that'll keep bases full as Hudson Davis gets it in. So now,
I think
bases loaded.
So even though that was a good shot, I think the Redwater fans are a little upset with the third base coach over there. They really wanted an RBI out of that.
They did, but I think they made the right decision. Keep it in there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that ball was hit hard. Hudson was coming up with it and cutting for. So it was a smart decision to hold him at third.
Yeah. All right. Well, now bases are loaded for Ripken. It'll be Pappas up to bat.
But nonetheless, Tanner James had a great hit right there.
Oh, yeah. Right over the third baseman's head. Gonna lose that one. That's gonna, tough play at the plate.
Yeah.
Thought Hooks was gonna get the bounce there, but just not in time. Jasper kind of sailed it over Ripken's head, and that'll allow Redwater to score. That'll make it 4-0 for the Dragons.
Yeah, the Hornets got to stop the bleeding. They got to stop that kind of stuff right there.
Wind's picking up again, blowing straight out now.
Right. Well, look at them clouds coming over. It looks like, I don't know if we were expecting any rain this afternoon, but definitely looks like it got some rain in it.
Yeah, from everything that I've seen, it was supposed to be under 20 today. Hopefully it'll stay that way. I'm not trying to deal with our equipment in rain 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, 2 balls, no strikes. Now for Redwater.
Ooh.
Pitch comes in a little high, according to the umpire. Makes it 3-0. Ripken going to get that one right on the inside edge. Makes it 31. Runners on second and third. Graphics wrong, I apologize. Ball's going to be fouled back. That'll make it full.
Hornets are really needing an out right now. A strikeout would be nice.
All right. Runners on second and third. 3-2 is your count. No outs for the Hornets. Going to get a time call by Redwater.
Go, Nick.
Going to foul it back. Stays alive, keeps it 3-2. Pappas resets. Still full. Pitch by Ripken. Gets a swing and a miss. Gonna come in the dirt, gets the out at first, and holds the runners at second and third. That'll be the first out of the inning for the Hornets.
Yeah, they really needed that. That was big.
Big out brings up Michael Newton, the designated hitter
At the plate
for Redwater.
Dragons designated hitter Michael Newton.
Wind blowing out to right field now. See if he can.
Kind of change the directions on us a little bit.
Yep, gonna look to poke one that way. Showed bunt. Gonna be a ball. Keeps the runners at second and third after a good stop by Jasper.
Yeah, they're gonna keep the Hornets on this bunt coverage on their toes. Rip steps off the rubber, gives himself a little more time.
Still 1-0. Ripken with the pitch. Shows bunt. Gonna go right back to Ripken. Gonna get a little bit of a pickle for Redwater. And I think they were okay letting that happen as they're to load the bases now. Kind of a weird situation there. Runners were moving on contact and
left fielder
kind of got caught in a bad situation there.
Yeah, Bentley Powell got caught coming down for the bunt and just couldn't get back fast enough for Ripken to pitch him the ball. So,
well, any base now for Redwater, or excuse me, Hooks. Big swing and a miss. Makes it 0-1. You could tell he kind of regretted that one as soon as he did it.
yeah, he was kind of smiling about it after.
Kobe Johnson gets set and ready. Ripken with the pitch. Fired to shortstop. Gonna look to turn two. Not gonna be in time. That'll bring in a run. Move runners on the corners. First and third, a tough run to there by Redwater. Kobe Johnson's just too fast.
Yeah.
And that'll bring back up the top of the lineup for Redwater.
Dragons, number 9, Jackson Minter.
All right, there's 2 outs now for Jackson. Runners on the corners.
Ooh, that wind.
Blowing hard. That's a big flag out there in left field. It's going to take a lot of wind to blow that one. Big swing and a miss for Minter. First pitch.
They seem to be chasing this outside stuff that Ripken's throwing.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement on it, it seems like. Both players get ready. Second pitch comes in, hits the top corner of the zone, makes it 0-2 for Minter.
This would be a big out right here if he could strike him out for the Hornets.
Yeah, only allowing 1 run out of this. Or 2, excuse me, would be pretty big after having bases loaded. Rip with the double move, gets runner at first caught. And going to get him out.
That's it.
And
That's
before the runner on third scores, Hornets get out of this situation. 2 runs do come in. For Redwater, makes it 5-0. We'll head to the bottom of the third. And Hooks will be back up to bat. We'll be back after this.
Texar is a community-first credit union which has served members in and around the Texarkana area since 1951.
Having 3 offices and employing almost 100 people, today, Texar serves citizens of Cass, Bowie, Little River, Miller, Red River, and Lamar counties.
Through the years, we've had many different names.
From our humble beginnings as Bowie County Teachers Credit Union to where we are today.
We are honored to offer our members quality service with exceptional products.
We also take pride in staying one step ahead when it comes to introducing the latest and greatest in banking technology.
From personal to commercial banking.
And turning houses into homes.
We believe in banking made easy.
To make life easier for you.
All right, we're back, bottom of the third. Hooks going to start with 9-1-2 this inning. It'll be B-Mac, Braden McDonald as your leadoff man, Casey May, Ripken Birdwell in that order.
Yeah, the Hornets be big to put some points on the board right now.
Yeah, if you're Hooks, now is the time to start making that comeback as B-Mac sees that first pitch for a ball. Brody sets up. Second pitch comes in high. 2-0.
Both in the same spot.
Third pitch comes outside and makes it 3-0. All right, 3-0 count to Braden McDonald. Going to come in low. 4-pitch walk, and that'll be a base runner for the Hornets.
Hitting for the Hornets.
Easy at bat there for Braden, and now the Hornets turn the lineup over as we see Kason May, leadoff man, come back for his second at bat of the night. First pitch to Kason comes in high.
Brody just came in, and I mean, except for that one, he's been throwing pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he can make some adjustments here.
And there it is. Hits that top inside corner of the zone. Makes it even at 1. Third pitch of the at-bat by Brody. Gets a swing. Runners are moving. Going to go into center field, though. But we'll keep the runner on second. And now the Hornets have a runner in scoring position, I believe, for the first time tonight.
That is true.
I have no way of actually tracking that. I'm just kind of going in my head, buddy.
No, that is true. That is true.
That was a strike to Case, so it's now 1-2 count.
Ooh.
Gets a little swing at an appeal.
They're going to say
third.
They're going to say he didn't go.
They're going to say he didn't go.
Did
Makes
not
it 2-2. Runner on second. Gets a swing and a miss. Make it 6 strikeouts for Brody Johnson.
6 on the day for Brody.
That'll be the first out, and that'll bring up Ripken Birdwell.
Pitcher Ripken Birdwell.
Pitch comes in high. Makes it 1-0. Early to Ripken. Second pitch from Brody. Hits that outside edge. Makes it 1-1. Right there on that edge. Great job by Cade. Holding that in the zone. Keep it even at 1. Pitch comes in low. Going to hold the runner at second. Makes it 2-1.
Pipes did a good job blocking that ball, holding that runner at second.
Yeah, he's been solid all game for the Dragons. 2-1 count, 1 out. Bottom of the third. Going to get a foul back, makes it even at 2. If you're the Hornets, this is the part of the lineup that you want in this kind of situation, kind of make something happen. Get you back in this game. All right, 2-2. Going to see it outside.
Brody
makes it full, 3-2.
Brody was stepping off the mound like he just knew that was going to be number 7 for him.
Full count to Ripken. Great at bat by both players. Got to get a foul ball right by Ripken. He'll stay in it. Braden McDonald on second. Ripken sees that pitch outside, and he will take his base. That'll put runners first and second for Logan Baker.
Hitting for the Hornets, first baseman Logan Baker.
Like you alluded to earlier, Baker, one of the 2 lone seniors on the team, looking to continue his senior campaign a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
With a win here tonight.
Let's see what Coach Hyatt gave him.
Sees the first pitch low, 1-0. If I'm the Hooks right now, everybody that I'm bringing up, I'm kind of seeing that first pitch no matter what. 1-0 count to Baker. Sees the second pitch for a strike right down the middle. Makes it 1-1. Had some movement to it. Came back in the zone. Runners on first and second for the Hornets. 1-1 count. Sees that pitch outside and low. 2-1. Pitch from Johnson. Hammered by Baker. Going to be popped up, though, right by second base. That'll be the second out.
That's Tanner James, right?
I believe so, yeah.
He settled under that like a pro.
Hitting for the Hornets, designated hitter, Grant Rampy.
Grant Rampy now, designated hitter. This is it. This is your job. See if he can scratch a run across. Sees the first pitch low and inside. Ball 1. Second pitch hits that top inside corner. Makes it even at 1. Third pitch from Johnson. Ball going to be out to right field. He's going to get under it. That's the third out of the inning. Redwater comes in without allowing a run. Brody Johnson gets out of some tough situations with runners on first and second.
Still 6 strikeouts for today.
Yep, Hornets leave him stranded. And we'll be back after this commercial.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
All right, we're back top of the 4th now. Redwater still leads 5-0. Done a great job on both sides of the ball so far, and looking to continue. Hornets are looking to get back into this thing. Ripken Birdwell still on the mound. Saw some good glimpses of things to begin that bottom of the 3rd. Looking to continue that on the defensive side now, buddy. What do the Hornets need to do to get back into this thing?
Man, they just got to keep playing gritty baseball, man. I mean, you can't give up, can't turn your head down. There's still a lot of baseball left to play. It's going to be tough. Scratch some runs here and there, and try to get yourself back into it. I mean, that's just the game of baseball. Scratching runs and staying after it.
Hooks right now needs their vocal leaders really stepping up there in their dugout, making sure these guys are focused and in it, and keeping these guys in it, fighting to keep the season alive. Ripken's first pitch to Jackson Minner will be a ball. Makes it 1-0. Pretty off speed, comes in on that edge and makes it 1-1.
Yes, sir. That was a pretty pitch by Ripken Birdwell.
Tries to go back at it. That one's going to come outside and low, makes it 2-1. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Ripken. Gonna hit right back to second base, and he's gonna make a great play.
Whit Haynes with the snag.
Great job, Whit Haynes. Is a quick first out for the Hornets, and
plate for the Dragons.
is a great play on a well-hit ball by Jackson Minner.
Will Strudoff.
Strudoff back up to bat. Now for the Dragons. This is the first pitch from Ripken. Outside and high. Makes it 1-0.
No, I see old Billy Lavender watching. He definitely ain't watching from right field.
No, he's watching from.
He's watching from home.
Wherever's fixing his windshield.
Yeah.
That's where he's watching from.
What's that commercial, man? I used to quote it. What's that, Safe Life or something?
Safe Life Replace. Safe Life Replace.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Heck, Billy, they'll come to your house, man.
Will fouls that one off for a foul ball. Makes it 2-1.
I look for Ripken to come here with that off-speed pitch again.
Yep. 2-1 count. Comes off speed and high. And that gets him swinging, makes it even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the Hornets need to get out of this inning with 0 runs scored. Allowed.
Pitch comes in low, makes it full. Pitch comes in high, and that'll walk him. Bring up Levi Johnson to the plate. Now with a runner on first.
Hitting for the Dragons, first baseman Levi Johnson.
Ripken gets set for his first pitch to Johnson. Jasper's
again.
Second time hit today by Levi Johnson. For Levi Johnson, excuse me. And so he'll take his base and guess getting it a tough way, but an easy way at the same time. I'm sure he'd rather hit, though.
Plate for the Dragon, catcher.
And now to bring up Cade Pipes.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I'd much rather be able to swing in the bat than get hit with the ball.
So he's got the calf, got the foot so far now, and I'm sure that that right leg's gonna have some bruises tomorrow. Jasper frames that one right on the outside edge, makes it strike 1 to Pipes. Second pitch from Birdwell. Gets a swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Stopped there by Jasper. Keeping it in front of him, not allowing runners to advance. Pitch sails high. Jasper stops it again, though. That'll make it 1-2 to Pipes.
Yeah, Rip don't want to lose him. We don't want to lose this battle right here. This is a big out for Hooks.
I think Hooks wants this to be their last pitch of this at-bat right here. Get it done early. Tries to frame that one. Goes outside, though, makes it even at 2. Not a bad pitch there by Ripken. Trying to either get the call or get him to swing. Even at 2, runners on first and second, excuse me. 1 down. Pitch is going to come in low. That'll make it full. Like you mentioned, buddy, not trying to lose his batter.
No, he's definitely not trying to lose his batter. This is a big out right here.
Started this at bat 0-2. He's fought back and made it 3-2 now. And that one will sail too. You can see the frustration from Ripken after that pitch.
Yeah.
And that'll put bases full with Brody Johnson back up to the plate.
For the Dragons, pitcher Brody Johnson.
Yep, we're going to get Coach go and talk to him. I think that's a smart choice, especially after you saw that emotion from Ripken. Going to calm him down and let him figure out his emotions, figure out what's going on in this game, and just calm it down a little bit.
You know, there's still, you know, they got to remember there's still a lot of game left. The goal would be to get out of this inning without Redwater scoring a run, keep it at 5. But on the other hand, Redwater's wanting to put up as many as they can.
Absolutely. They want to extend this lead. They know that Hooks can get the back hop whenever they need to, and so they're looking to do whatever they can. We'll see what Coach Engstrom and the Dragons have planned for Brody in this at bat. Last time we saw him bunt.
I think he's going to be swinging away this time. Bases used for 1 out. Swing away.
Brody is known for his pitching, but definitely not anything to shy away at the plate either. See what he does in this at bat. Base loaded, 1 out. Birdwell goes outside and high again. Makes it 1-0. Winds are going towards right field again. Second pitch. Goes outside. Makes it 2-0.
Oh, we got time on the field.
We're going to get a courtesy runner for Levi Johnson.
Running at second base for the Dragons, number 6, Ty Aldridge.
So I don't know if that'll be a courtesy runner or a actual pinch runner, as Levi was at first base. I wonder if any of those hit by pitches are affecting him.
I don't know.
Sees that pitch for a ball, makes it 3-0 to Brody. That one comes down the plate, makes it 3-1.
Yeah, Brody was taken all the way on that, though.
Yeah. Typically what you see in those 3-1 counts. Hammers that one out to center field. Going to make the play. That will be a tag, though. Yep. And that'll bring in another runner for Redwater. And, they kind of caught the runner at first, slipping, though. But he's able to get back on time. It'll put runner on the corners. They weren't even looking over by first base, because he didn't even tag up. And he was trying to run, though. And
I don't think nobody caught it but the coach.
Yeah. And
shortstop.
He was lucky nobody on Hooks caught him, because he was dead to rights if they did. So now there's 2 down. Makes it 6-0. Runners on the corner for Tanner James. Had a good night tonight.
Yeah, and he's looking to hit, too. He's not looking to take a walk.
First pitch was a ball. Ripken tried to do that double move that he did last inning. Got the runners moving. Try to get him slipping again this time. Don't fall for it this time, though. Stays 1-0. Still 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Jasper sets out outside. But ball comes back inside for a strike. Makes it 1-1. Here we can get set. Hammered right past the third baseman. That'll allow a run to come in again. Hudson gets it back in. That'll be runners on first and second. It'll be a 7-0 lead for Redwater.
So Tanner was able to get the RBI on that hit. Last time they held the runners up, but rightfully so. It was a good call.
Third baseman, Nicholas Pappas.
Pappas, another Redwater player that's had a great game so far tonight. Going to continue that. Big swing and a miss for the first pitch. Was way early on that one, on that off-speed pitch for Merkin. Oh, 1, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Back to third base. He'll make the easy play over there at third. And
that'll get him out of the inning.
That'll be the end of that, of the top half of the inning. And but not enough before Redwater brings in another run. That's a couple runs. And so we'll be back with Hooks Hornets batting in the bottom of the fourth right after this.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Stevens, General Manager and Marketing Director for Local Habit Coffee Company. Local Habit exists to spark a revival of local communities and the beauty they inherently possess by bringing people together over exceptional third-wave coffee. We then want them to take the joy and good vibes they get from us out into their local town and go make something good happen.
One of our top priorities is providing exceptional customer service. We want to make sure our customers left better than when they came in. Our customers should walk away thinking about how incredible their coffee was, how nice and genuine their barista was, and how inviting and comforting our space is.
Come by today and enjoy a hot cup of coffee with us.
All right, we're back. Brody Johnson and the Dragons still on the mound. Levi Johnson is back at first. So I guess he was able to get a courtesy runner. I don't necessarily know how that works. I thought only your catchers and pitchers were able to get courtesy runners, but I guess if they're not, if you're not allocating courtesy runners to them, maybe you're allowed just 2 in general.
Right.
For the Hornets.
I don't know. Maybe somebody in the comments can let us know that. I'm not looking at the comments, so whatever.
Hudson, yeah, if somebody knows, say something. Hudson Davis is up for hooks. And
he's first pitch low.
Yeah, it takes ball 1 from Brody. Brody is sitting at 6 strikeouts for the game.
These were the 2 starting pitchers tonight.
Hey, little trivia question, Doty.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the first time that Gameday has ever streamed a Hooks and Redwater baseball game.
It's possible. I'm not sure, honestly.
I don't think Hooks has ever had a baseball game streamed.
Yeah, we
Have you ever streamed a Redwater game?
I personally haven't. Yeah. I know the people at Rabbit TV here in Atlanta have streamed a few games.
Right. Yeah,
for a couple of these teams, and so they do that and stream it to our page. But I obviously know what you mean. I don't believe so. It's tough with baseball to go to these out of town schools and and do stuff. It all comes down to internet at the end of the day and how accessible it is and what we can do. And hopefully my car's not getting hit out there.
That parking lot is, I didn't realize, that parking lot is not too far.
Nope.
I mean, even with this tall net, this is a tall net.
And Hudson's having to hammer him out for it to get that far, too. Sees that pitch for a ball.
So Hudson has worked him to a full count. Let's see what Brody brings him.
Full count.
Draws a walk.
And he'll take first base. It'll bring up number 3.
Whit Haynes.
To play for the Hornets, second baseman, Whit Haynes.
Witt made some athletic plays on the field. Looking to get it done at the plate as well. Sees the first pitch for a strike. First pitch comes outside. They're going to try and make a move at first, but Hudson will be there in time. Levi got a little bit tripped over there.
A little slow getting up.
But both players are all right. We'll restart. 0-1 now, or excuse me, 1-1. After that was a throw out. 1-1, no outs. Another throw out. Great move there by Levi to save that ball from going into right field.
I think that was kind of a design pitch out, pickoff.
Yep, trying to see if they can get Hudson off of the wrong foot over there. Witt lays down a beautiful bunt. Will be,
Yes.
Levi not able to corral it. That'll put a runner
first and
on
second.
first and second. And the Hornets now again have runners in scoring position, going to look to capitalize this time.
Brody was able to rush. Brody rushed the throw, and the Hornets just kind of capitalized on that.
All right, so now it's Jasper Crane up to bat for the Hornets. He's going to show bunt to Brody. He will bunt right back to Brody. They're going to make the easy play at third. Going to try and make a play at first as well, but not in time. And that'll be one out. Now, in the bottom of the fourth, runner still on first and second after that bunt from Jasper.
Hitting for the Hornets, number 4, Bentley Powell.
Bentley Powell, number 4, your third baseman for the Hornets. Now up to bat. Sees the first pitch high. 1-0. That pitch hits the outside edge, makes it 1-1.
1-1. Let's see what Coach Hyatt's got called in. No.
Gonna show bunt.
He went for it
he
too.
He missed. And it'll be 1-2 now. Bentley.
So now he's gonna have to swing away. So.
1-2 for Bentley, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Like we talked about, those runners in scoring position trying to capitalize on it. Ball's going to come in low, makes it
2-2.
2-2.
Let's see if Bentley can protect this plate for the Hornets.
Big hack there by Bentley. Gets him swinging by Brody. That'll be his
number 7.
7th strikeout of the game.
Now hitting for the Hornets, number 2, Braden McDonald.
All right, we're back to the bottom of the lineup. Braden McDonald up to bat for the Hornets. Sees the first pitch for a strike. Makes it 0-1. Ball going to be grounded back, and it's going to be a slow roller that Brody can't corral.
Yeah, I think he's a little frustrated for trying to get that ball.
Yeah.
If he'd have let that go to Tanner, that would have been out number 3.
Yeah, I think hindsight, he wishes he would have just let his shortstop have it. But now it's back to the top of the lineup for the Hornets. Kason May. So Kason May, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. So if you're Redwater, you got any base.
And the runners are moving.
Yep. First pitch is going to come outside. 1-0.
This is big right now for Kason and the Hornets.
Thought that pitch was going to come inside, but just hits the top of the zone in that corner. Makes it 1-1. 1-1 count to Kaysen. Brody sets up. Going to come outside. Makes it 2-1.
Kaysen did not want to chase. Kaysen being a smart batter.
They're going to say that was a strike. Hit that outside edge. Makes it even at 2.
I don't think Kaysen or Coach blocked that call, but.
Well, I don't think he swung all the way.
No.
And so it would have had to been
it was a call.
A called strike. That one's going to come outside.
That's going to set up a 3-2 with 2 outs.
Full count. Big opportunity for the Hornets here. Big moment for the Dragons as well if they can get out of it.
Because we know Brody's fixing to bring it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his best pitch right here, only 43 thrown so far. And right down the middle.
Number 8 for the day.
8 strikeouts. Brody Johnson, have yourself a day. Doing a great job so far. Leaves them runners stranded. He and the Dragons will be back batting in the top of the 5th.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, Redwater's back up to bat after a big bottom of the 4th where they got themselves out of some trouble. Bases loaded. Brody Johnson gets the final strikeout and able to finish things. We're going to see some new action on the mound for the Hornets.
Billy Powell comes in the pitch. Sorry.
Well, I see right now who's catching is your very own Drake Shelton.
He's just warming up the pitcher.
Well, I'm just saying. As of right now, waiting on Jasper to come back in after he was running.
Yeah, him and Nate Latham are the lone 2 JV guys that moved up.
And so for right now, as you can see, Bentley warming up. Right now it's a matter of, if you're the Hornets, keeping 3 runs off the board.
Yeah.
We get to this point. Redwater has scored every inning so far. If they get 3 after this 5th and Hooks is unable to score, we're going to have a ball game.
Number 4, Bentley.
Like we saw in that Pleasant Grove Liberty Allo game a little bit earlier. And so
leading off the top of the
we'll see how both teams answer.
Yeah, Liberty Allo had a tough day today, but Coach Fowler, man, he's probably one of the best coaches around here. So, you can't use that and dictate how far they're going to go. Man, they're such a scrappy team.
No, not at all. And there's nothing to hang in their head about. They're going to be second in that district. And if you listen to some people, it's an easier path in that district, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You get to face Salina a little bit later, and you got to kind of see what that district has in store.
Yeah, we heard y'all talking about that earlier, about that path.
Mm-hmm.
But, nonetheless, Coach Fowler, he'll get them guys back up and going, and,
It's kind of the same as football as who will see Carthage first.
Right.
Whether it's the 1 or 2 seed in that district, and so same kind of situation here in baseball for both of those teams. And so Liberty Allo lost all 3 last year to Pleasant Grove and ended up coming back and made an appearance in the state tournament. And so
sure did.
Got runner-up, and so they're going to look to continue that and not let today get 2 in their head. Sees a strike there from Bentley. I believe the count's full now. Yep, full count. Ball going to be popped into right field.
That's going to drop in.
It's going to drop, and
well,
that'll be a base runner already for Redwater.
That ball bounces, Doty.
Yeah, we saw it there in that first inning whenever that ball bounced and just popped over the center fielder's head.
Yeah, like Jamarion was just running up on that, and he still had to glove it up by his head.
Yeah, and so like we mentioned, different playing surfaces, the ball's going to bounce different ways. How much of an effect did the moisture yesterday play into how well this playing surface bounces and stuff like that? And so, ball's going to come inside, just misses.
But he had the bat across, and so it's going to go down as a strike.
Now they're going to rule that a ball. Didn't say he was quite over yet. So 1-0 to Kobe Johnson.
So I actually thought it hit him, and I guess he pulled back and.
I think he was more frustrated that he didn't let it hit him.
Oh, okay.
Shows bunt there, going to get away from him. No runner will advance. Stays at first base. Going to be 2-0 is your count now, as he didn't go across that time either. 2-0 now to Kobe Johnson. Kobe Stancy kind of gets ready there at last minute. As soon as that pitcher's ready for him, sees that pitch for a ball, makes it 3-0. Now from Bentley.
Ooh. Kobe thought it was a strike, and so did I.
Yeah, well, let's see what's going on here. I guess they did call it a strike because he's staying there. And now it's 3-1. Bunts down the right field line. Gets that easy out at first. Even though he's speedy, that was a play in itself.
Still close, but Bentley was able to get off that mound and field it and get it over to Logan Baker for the out.
Yep, and so nonetheless, Kobe does his job. Moves the runner to second and brings off your leadoff man, Jackson Minter. Gonna have a conversation on the mound between.
Yeah, Jasper called time. He wants to go out there and talk to Bentley for a second.
I think they're going to discuss kind of pitch communication now that a runner's on second base. Make sure they're not giving away any signs to him, but also make sure that they're on the same page. Bentley's getting set up. Gets the swing from Jackson, makes it 0-1. A 1 now to Minter. Runner on second. Gonna foul that one off, makes it 0-2. It's the count you want to be in right here if you're Bentley.
Big out situation.
But we've seen earlier today, Redwater's not afraid of those count situations, and so they're going to try and make it worth their while. Hammers that one in between short and third. And that'll leave bases loaded now, no outs.
Runners on the corners.
Oh, my fault. Runners on the corners. I forgot Kobe got out there.
Yeah.
So runners on the corners now. For the Dragons, there is one out. I apologize.
Number 23, Will Strudoff.
I'll bring up Will Strudoff.
I look for him to continue this small ball campaign.
Oh, Will gets just underneath that one and fouls that back towards the Redwater dugout. Make it 0-1 for him. 0-1 pitch.
Ooh.
Comes down. Is going to be
It's
just low for
just low.
a ball. Just try to frame it. Strike 2 called there on Will.
So Brody, Bentley puts himself in a good situation here. He's ahead in the count. Hooks really need this out right now.
Jasper sets up, ball hammered into left field. They'll get underneath it. He will have a play at the plate. Not in time. Redwater will score that run, and that'll make it 8-0 for the Dragons. Good sacrifice fly there by Will.
Hitting for the Dragons.
Well played. It was just deep enough.
First baseman.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Johnson.
All right, Levi Johnson back up to the plate. Seeing him get hit twice.
Let's not make it 3.
Let's not make it 3.
Woo, what a
he
shot.
hits that one. He hammers it to right field. They're sending runner to third. He'll get there in time. Runners on the corners again for the Dragons. Great hit there by Levi Johnson.
Oh, Mr. Pipes.
Cade Pipes just looks like he has power behind him, and so he's going to look to add to Redwater's total here tonight. See what he can do. First pitch comes inside and low.
Waiting for the Dragons.
Makes it 1-0.
Cade Pipes.
One's starting to pick up again. Second pitch comes in for a strike. Makes it 1-1. One count to Pipes. Went opposite way with it. Sends it foul. On the left field line. Makes it 1-2 for Cade Pipes. Bentley sets up.
Ooh.
Goes outside. Great stop there by Jasper. Makes it 2-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's not a miss that he was planning on, but
no, definitely lost his grip on that one. Sees that pitch for a ball as well. Makes it full count now with runners on the corners, 2 outs.
Bentley seems a little frustrated, but
and Brody Johnson on deck. Full count pitch here from Brody. Is going to go outside again, and that will allow a runner as it gets past Jasper. That'll make it 9-0 Dragons. And bring runners on first and second. Great heads-up move there by the runner on third to be ready to run.
Hitting for the Dragons. Pitcher.
3-2 count.
Johnson.
2 outs, you kind of know that you got to be on your toes, ready for anything. He did just that. So now that brings up Brody Johnson, who's had an incredible night on the mound. Looking to continue some dominance at the plate as well. Sees the first pitch low for a ball. Second pitch.
Ooh,
inside.
Inside.
Makes it 1-1.
Is it 1-1 or 2-0?
That was 2-0, my bad. That was a ball. It's been a long day, buddy.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We're going to see another pitching move, pitching change even. We're going to go into center field for Kason May.
Hey, Bentley's a freshman, man. He come in and done great. He's got nothing to hang his head about. Man, he's had a great season. You know, he's done what he's supposed to. He's always played where he's asked to play. So, hey, ain't nothing to hang your head about, Bentley.
No, freshman.
Yeah, he's a freshman.
Freshman year, definitely solid production out of him. You see him in the starting lineup, getting to see him take a bump in a big game, and we'll see him head out to the outfield now. And they'll make them pitch and move in the middle of the at-bat as well. So remember, Brody will come into this at-bat with 2-0. So we'll make it a little bit more difficult for Kason as well, having to get out of this jam with Brody and then figure out a way to get an out after that if needed. We want to thank everybody for tuning in this afternoon.
Number 9.
Like we mentioned, big time day here in Atlanta, hosting 2 big ball games first one between Liberty Island and Pleasant Grove, and then this one between Hooks and Redwater, both with playoff seeding implications. And so we appreciate everybody at Atlanta ISD and for being welcoming and allowing their facilities for some great baseball action today.
Yeah, and if you've never had a chance to come down here, if you got a friend playing or whoever, and you want to come watch them, man, the softball, baseball facility is top notch.
And like we mentioned, great facilities. I really love this sunshade thing that we've got above us.
Yeah, we about to lose it too here in a few.
2-1 count now to Brody. Pitch right on the outside edge, makes it 2-2. Great job by Kason coming in and getting 2 quick strikes. Fifth pitch of the at-bat to Brody. Gets it down to shortstop, Rifkin Birdwell, going to make the play at second. He'll get the easy out there, and that'll be that, but not before Redwater's able to get 2 runs across the board again. We'll be right back as the bottom of the 5th. See what Hooks can do.
Texline Card House, where the stakes are high and the cards are hotter than ever. Here at Texline Card House, we deal in excitement, strategy, and unforgettable moments. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-timer, our tables cater to every level of skill and ambition. Join the poker revolution where every hand could be your winning hand. Get in on the action. Come see us at pokeratlas.com for all of our updates and experience the game like never before. Texline Card House is the best little poker house in Texas.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
All right, Brody Johnson still on the mound. Dominant game from him. Got to talk about what's been able to work for Brody tonight, buddy.
What hasn't been working for him? Brody's pitched a good game. I look for him to continue to keep going, doing what he's doing. He's not going to change anything. I haven't been keeping up with his walks. He's had several walks, but he just then he settles down and comes back with strikeouts. So I just see him continuing doing exactly what he's been doing the whole game.
He'll get a tough leadoff batter in Ripken Birdwell. Kind of look to set the tone of the bottom of the 5th. Sees the first pitch low for a ball. Second pitch comes for a strike. 1-1 count now to Birdwell. Takes a big swing at that one, makes it 1-2.
I look for him to come for something off speed right here.
Brody sets up. Ball's going to be in play. Little slow roller. Going to get him, though, at first. Great play there by Pipes and Levi Johnson to get that out. And that'll be one down for the Dragons for the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, Pipes is
for the Hornets.
Pipes is a big boy, but he is also very quick.
13, Logan Baker.
Yeah, and Ripken came out of the box slow out off of that one. Definitely didn't think that he got that one enough to put it in play. And so a little slow out of the box allows the catcher to make a play on it. Logan Baker fires this one into left field. Going to go over his head, and that'll be a home run. Home run, Logan Baker.
That was a shot.
Logan Baker.
Just got every single inch of that ball.
He sure
carried
did.
it into left field in the wind. Pushing it out even more helped. Great at bat there by Logan, and is able to get the first run of the night for the Hornets.
First pitch,
Now
man.
played for the Hornets. Designated hitter.
And so that'll
Rampy.
break up the shutout for Brody Johnson after that home run, and see if Hus can add on to it. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is a ball as well, makes it 2-0. Third pitch finds the middle of the zone for a strike, makes it 2-1. Ball goes outside, a little bit of heat on that one. Makes it 3-1. Like I mentioned earlier, that dirt coming out of
It's flying
left
for sure.
field, going attacking the left fielder.
I'm not sure you can see it on the screen at home,
No,
but
you can't really.
But we can definitely see it here.
Sees that pitch for a strike, makes it full now. 3-2, 1 out. Big swing, make that 8.
8 on the day for Brody.
For Brody Johnson, 2 outs now. After a huge game for Mr. Brody Johnson.
You know, Logan Baker got the long home run there.
Hitting for the Hornets.
Didn't
Number
even.
8.
Hey,
Hudson
Brody kept his
Davis.
poise and come right back with a strikeout.
Hudson now up for the Hornets. Sees his first pitch for a strike down the middle. Second pitch going to come in low. Pipes digs it up. Makes it 1-1. Brody quick. Gets it low and inside. Makes it 2-1, excuse me. Brody not wasting any time with his delivery.
No, he's quick with it.
Trying to get out of this as quick as possible. Big swing and a miss from Hudson makes it 2-2. Brody with the pitch. Got to get it fouled off. Keeps it at 2. So 2-2 count now. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Brody Johnson looking to maybe add a number 9 on the board. That ball sails high. Makes it full. 3-2.
Hudson didn't bite. He possibly wanted him to chase it.
Comes in low. Good eye by Hudson, and that'll put him on base. Good job there by Hudson not getting too flustered and letting the game get away from him. He sees that pitch and is now a base runner for Whit Haynes.
Let's see what coach has got dialed up for Whit.
Jasper will be on deck. Sees the first pitch there for a strike. Second pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 quick to Birdie. Pitch gets away. Gonna allow Hudson to get to second base. We'll make it 1-2 as well.
Yeah, I think that just kind of came out of his hand kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. It looked like he was maybe trying even a sidearm that he doesn't necessarily do too often. Maybe just trying to find a different angle, get that last strikeout. Goes back to where he is. Got to go back to the shortstop.
Tanner James.
Easy out. Not before the Hornets drive in one on the board, though, after a home run by Logan Baker. Still, though, the Dragons have an 8-run lead that they'll carry into the top of the 6th. We'll be back after this. All right, we're back. We appreciate everybody tuning in once again. Great atmosphere here tonight in Atlanta. Great, both games well attended at this neutral site game for both games, and so everybody showing support for their respective teams and have come out and supported well. We thank y'all for tuning in online as well, and we want to thank our sponsors for everything that they do for us, allowing this to happen and making it possible to where we're able to stream these games for you. Coming into the top of the 6th now. Kason May still
leading off the
at bat, or still on the mound, excuse me, for the Hornets, and we got Tanner James up to bat for the Dragons. See what Kason could do. First pitch, Tanner rips it down the left field line for a foul ball. Makes it 0-1.
Yeah, Tanner's looking to hit. As much as he hits with his dad, I see it on social media all the time.
Second pitch of the at-bat from Kason.
Ooh.
Gonna get him, and that'll put him on first base. So, quick base runner already.
That's not how we
for the Dragons.
Not how the Hornets wanted to start out.
I'll bring
now
up.
hitting for the Dragons, third baseman Nicholas Pappas.
Nick Pappas. I actually went to school with a Nicholas Pappas. He was a cool guy.
Is his name Nick too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know that there's any relation. I could be wrong, but a little pitch out there from Hooks. Makes it 1-0. To Pappas. Pitch comes in high, makes it 2-0 to Pappas. Picks up the signal from third base. It's getting a little warm. That wind needs to pick up again.
Yeah, that sun's climbing up in front of the sunshade.
2-1 now. After that attempted butt goes foul.
Redwater's going to continue with the small ball, I believe. It seemed to work all day.
Try it again.
Now he's going to be forced to swing away.
Yep, he kind of pokes at that one, makes it 2-2. Now, buddy, you say that they have to swing it, but
well, they don't have to, but
so that weekend that we had that Hooks basketball game in Mount Pleasant, where I told you that I was going to that college baseball showdown in Arlington.
Right.
That weekend, Oklahoma State won against Arkansas on a safety squeeze that happened with a 2-2 count with 2 outs.
Right.
And so they were playing in the games, and so they let it happen. All right.
You know, I've always wanted to attend either. What was the name of? My mind goes blank. What do they call that little tournament that you attended?
The college baseball showdown.
Yeah.
Whatever?
So you know, you went that week, and then like 2 weeks later, they had one at Minute Maid Park that had several other big schools in it. You know, I definitely would like to take my kids down there, but it seems like we're always playing something deep in the basketball playoffs or
yeah, it's right there at the end of basketball, start of baseball, and so it's a little bit of a rough time of the year to make it work, but at the same time, it's a fun experience. This year, Texas High graduate Jackson Halter and Louisiana Raging Cajuns were down in the one in Minute Maid in Houston.
He is doing very well.
High fly ball to left field, going to get past the left fielder. Runner is advancing. He's going to go home. We're going to look to get a triple at third, and he does. RBI triple there for the Dragons. Great hit there. Brings in another run, makes it 10-1 Redwater.
That was a phenomenal hit, you know, and, you know, the Hornets, there's just nothing you can do about it. They covered it the best they could.
Yeah, beautiful.
Number 21.
Beautiful triple there. And I believe that's our only the second extra base hit from Redwater tonight. Show bunt right away. No outs. So it's 1-0.
No outs.
Runner on third. Shows bunt. Slashes over. Second base's head. Going to be a score. Going to make it 11-1. RBI single for Redwater this time. And now it's up to the Hornets in the bottom of the sixth to keep themselves alive.
That's going to put the 10 after 5 into effect.
Hornets will have a chance in the bottom of the sixth to climb out of that hole, but if not, that will be the ball game. So Kobe's up. Runner on first. He bunts as well. Will get the out at first. Does advance the runner to second, though. And so now runner on second for the Dragons. 1 out. And despite this 10-run lead, Redwater's not getting away from their small ball.
Jackson.
And if you can bunt that ball straight down into that turf, it's like it digs in and bounces up real high and doesn't go very far.
Very bouncy and slow moving ball hammer to center field. Hudson can't get it. He's going to go over his head. A little lazy on that one. Going to send the runner home. And we're going to get another triple. Stand up triple at that. Make it 12-1. I don't know if Hudson just wasn't playing it right or if the wind kept carrying it or what, but it allowed it to get over his head. And
well, he had turned his body twice, and I think the wind played a big part in that. I think we're going to see a pitching change with B-Mac coming to the bump.
Yeah, B-Mac, who we kind of thought.
This year's really been a pitch by committee with Hooks. We haven't had a dominant pitcher, and it's just been a struggle.
So Kaysen will now go back out to center. Hudson's going to go back to left. We'll see B-Mac take the field, or take the mound, excuse me.
Yeah, Kaysen's going to go back, and I think will they going to move Baker to third, or maybe leave him at first?
They're going to leave him at first since they still have Jasper as catcher. Typically what you see is Hudson behind the plate, Jasper at first, and Logan at third. A lot of time is what I saw this year. But looks like they're staying committed to Jasper behind the plate this season.
Now pitching for the Hornets, number 2, Braden McDonald.
If you're Hooks, though, you got a lot of turnover for next year.
Right. Oh, it's a young team. A young team.
Like we said, really the only senior is Logan Baker. Boogie got added there towards the end of the year, but nonetheless, a young team that's going to look to make a difference next year.
Right.
Redwater's capitalizing on opportunities that they have now. Guys that have come up and taking advantage of their senior campaigns in a big way.
And Redwater, man, they played some smart baseball today too with that small ball. They've continued that the whole game.
Ball hammered in between first and second, brings in another run. RBI single again for the Dragons. Makes it 13-1.
Now hitting.
They're just finding spots everywhere all night. That's just, if you're Hooks, that's kind of nothing that you can really hang your hat at. They're just finding the open gaps whenever they're there, and it's just kind of coming at unfortunate times. So run out now, run on first.
Witt played that the best he could, and that's just what happens.
And I mean, they're throwing their bodies out every time to make that stop, trying to grab it, just not able to corral it. 1-0 count now to Levi. Got to foul that one off. It looks like it went off of his own leg. So this time he was responsible for hitting himself.
He's been pretty beat up today. He might have taken him an ice bath after the game.
Like we mentioned very early on, though, tough kid. Stocky's going to look to rebound from that pretty easily. B-Mac comes set. The pitch. Going to come outside, makes it 2-1. Levi.
That's going to be down.
Hammer to left, going to go. Hudson's struggling with it. Going to send the runner to third. He'll be there in time. Great job there by third baseman Brentley to corral that and stop it from allowing the run to actually get in there. All right, runner on first and third after a great hit by Levi Johnson. If he hadn't been hit by the ball, he's been hitting the ball himself, putting the ball in play. And all right, runners on the corners. 1 out for Cade Pipes. Sees that first pitch for a strike. Score still 13-1. Ball hammered by Pipes, right to center field.
Got a tag.
Going to see a tag situation, though. Play at the plate. Nope. Gonna let him come in. And that'll be another run, make it 14-1 Redwater.
Hitting for the Dragons, pitcher Brody Johnson.
Starting pitcher Brody Johnson coming back to the plate. First pitch by B-Mac.
Oh.
Gonna go right back at him, goes off of him. Still makes the play though. Looks like he's all right. He's jogging off like nothing happened.
I think he kind of gloved it a little bit, but yeah, rightfully so, man. That was a little scary.
Well, if he needs to see anybody, you can go see Dr. Matt Young in TEC. You can hear more about him right after this.
That's right.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, Brody Johnson going to look to close this one out. He comes back out for the bottom of the sixth, been dominant all game. What's he at now, buddy? 8 or 9 strikeouts? I think it's 8 still.
Is it 8? He's at 8, yes.
8 strikeouts. And so Brody going to look to close out the game for the Dragons, been dominant all game.
Jasper Rain's going to lead us off.
See what the Hornets can do to kind of keep themselves alive.
Bentley Powell on deck.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth, number 6, Jasper Crane.
Jasper sees the first pitch for a ball. Brody at 110 pitches right now, so this will be his last batter. Second pitch is the ball, makes it 2-0. Third pitch is the ball as well, comes outside and high. 3-0.
There he is.
That pitch comes in for a strike, trying to work himself back into it for his last batter. Makes it 3-1. Sets up with the pitch. Gets a swing and a miss, makes it 3-2. He's trying to add another K.
Is he going to get number 9?
Before
he has to go.
Before he is taken out. The pitch comes in high, and that'll do it for Brody Johnson. An incredible performance from that young man. Gets a standing ovation from the Redwater side and even some fans from Hook side as well. And so can do nothing but tip your cap to that man right there. And so that'll bring up a new pitcher for the Dragons.
Who's he going to be?
Fine effort on the mound for Brody Johnson, who will retire from the pitch count.
It will be number 7, Lawson Angel.
Lawson Angel.
Now on the mound for the Dragons, number 7, Lawson.
So Lawson, tough performance to follow, but nonetheless, he'll come in, try to get the job done for the Dragons. and finish this ball game. One's bucking up again. So it'll be Witt, B-Mac, and Case and May looking to get on. Next for the Hornets.
Bentley,
excuse
Powell.
me. I apologize. Bentley.
Hitting for the Hornets, number 4, Bentley.
I knew that didn't sound right whenever I said it, but here we are. That one gets away, and that'll allow Jasper to advance to second. So now runner on second, no out. Yet for the Dragons. They're going to look to capitalize. That pitch comes outside as well. Makes it 2-0 from Lawson. That pitch down the middle for a strike.
Yeah, he came in there with that one.
Big swing and a miss. Makes it even at 2.
Oh. Ball came over out of the bullpen over there.
Yep, getting some action just in case over there as well.
All right, Bentley Powell facing a 2-2 count. Let's see what Lawson Angel's going to bring him.
Runner on second for the Hornets. Pitch comes high and inside. Makes it full at 3-2. Lawson gets set. Pitch. Poked right to the shortstop. Tanner James makes a great catch.
With a big snag.
And that'll be the first out of the inning for the Dragons. I think that can settle a little bit of nerves from Lawson getting that first out.
Plate for the Hornets, and number 2, Braden McDonald.
All right, B-Mac up to the plate. 4 hooks. 1 down, runner on second. Jasper Craig. Pitch by Lawson, gonna find that inside edge. Makes it 0-1.
But you're the reason that they're lost because you came over there and tried to tackle me. No, you tackled me.
0-1 count now. Pitch comes in, outside and low, makes it 1-1. Third pitch from Lawson. Spikes it. Great job by Cade Pipes. Keep it in front of him, though. Not allowing the runner to advance.
Oh, yeah.
Makes it 2-1. One's just blowing crazy right now.
It is.
Fourth pitch from Lawson. Tried to find that bottom corner, not able to do it though. Makes it 3-1.
All right, here we go.
All right, so here you go. Braden McDonald, big position. You return to the top of your lineup after this, and he'll take his base. So runners on first and second now for the Hornets, and we'll see Case and May in the top of the lineup come up and try and make some work.
For the Hornets, Number 9, Kason May.
Lawson, first pitch of this at bat. Sails high, makes it 1-0. See how long the leash is for Lawson. Him and his catcher are going to come in and have a little conversation to begin with.
They do have somebody in the bullpen warming up. So if anybody's out there watching, give us an update on the Redwater girls today.
Yeah, absolutely. See if they can
just type in the comments here and
take that series against Mineola.
They won the first night, I think in extra innings, 2-1.
I know they won 2-1. I didn't know if it was in extras or not.
I thought I heard extra innings. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, they won 2-1.
Austin spikes that one again for 3-0. I have a feeling if we see a walk here, we might see at least a conversation on the mound. That one hits the inside edge, makes it 3-1. You know he wasn't swinging there on 3-0, but nonetheless. Pitch, hammer to third base, makes the easy out at third. Didn't make it look easy as he kind of slipped, kind of lost his footing, but tags the base anyway, makes the second out. Runners on first and second for Ripken Birdwell now with 2 down.
The ball actually kind of took him that way.
For the Hornets.
Yeah, it was a solid hit there by Kason May.
Ripken Birdwell.
Right down that line, just really good play there by the third baseman.
Ripken's had a solid sophomore year. Let's see what he can do here.
Pitch by Lawson, comes in, hits the bottom of the zone, and that'll be the first strike.
I know Logan Baker would like to get back up there again. He's on deck.
Yeah, senior campaign for him. Don't want to be caught with your last game in the on-deck circle.
Nah, Rip's a smart batter.
Sees the second pitch for a ball, makes it even at 1. Sees the third pitch come high and outside, makes it 2-1. Fourth pitch of the at-bat by Lawson. Comes in down and inside. And that'll be 3-1 now to Ripken Birdwell. Again, runners on first and second. You have a base open, but you don't necessarily want to give it up if you don't have to right now, if you're the Dragons. Pitch comes in high.
Rip draws the walk.
And that'll load the bases for Logan Baker.
Logan Baker, who is the lone solo home run hitter from the last inning.
Yeah, that one just absolutely roped out to left field and kept on carrying with that wind. And going to see a little bit of conversation on the mound now for the Dragons. I believe that's Coach Engstrom on the mound, talking with his guy.
They did have a young man warming up in the bullpen, but I think he's going to let Lawson stay in and try to close this out.
A little bit of a leash with obviously a 13-run difference, but a 3-run deficit of the 10-run rule. So
I do want to give a shout out real quick. Rodney Cox, he's an old Redwater fan. He's now an Indiana Cyclone.
And Logan will take that one to the head, and that'll bring in another run for Hooks. So now 14-2 is the score.
That's not how Logan Baker wanted to get on base, but he wanted to swing the bat.
Hitting for the Hornets. Designated
I think Redwater's not trying to.
Rampy.
Wasn't trying to pitch him right down the middle, trying to work the outside edges of the plate, and I think Lawson just kind of lost that one.
Right.
Definitely unintentional. So 14-2 is your score now. 2 down. Lawson finds that first pitch for a strike. Makes it 0-1. Bases are loaded, 2 down. Runners are going to be moving no matter what.
Ooh.
Second pitch drops in low, and so make it 1-1. Pitch sails in high. Pipes looked over to first.
My bad, Rod. I meant Iowa, not Indiana. My bad.
That pitch hits the top of the zone, makes it 2-2. Dragons 1 strike away from playoffs.
Let's see what Lawson deals up.
Lawson Angel with the pitch. That one comes in high. Makes it full.
Everybody will be moving on this ball. Everybody be moving.
Nothing to hold back now. There's everything right here, full count. Everybody's moving anyway. Ball hammered to left field. Gonna make the play. Kobe Johnson, and that's it. Redwater is moving on to the playoffs. They will be your 4 seed.
That will be your ball game.
Great game all around by the Dragons tonight.
Coming out today.
Brody Johnson, just an incredible performance on the mound. And was definitely the star of the show tonight for the Dragons. And
definitely, for sure. 8 strikeouts on the game.
Yeah.
But, you know, give a shout-out to these Hornets. They had a great season. Not the way they wanted to end it. They're a young team. Logan, I know, being a senior, ending it like this is not something he wanted to do. But, you know, great season to them. Good job to Redwater moving on. And I'm not sure who they'll play, but it'll be sometime next week. So, you Redwater fans, go support your team.
Absolutely. You got an exciting team to look forward to this season. Hopefully they can continue to make a run. And like we said multiple times this game, we appreciate everybody tuning in, and we hope to get you on the next one. We appreciate everybody, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right, guys.